What's happening with my peoples, the Hoodlum gang that is, and what's happening YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. This your boy Hoodie from the Hood, aka your friend from that big O N, and I'm back at y'all with another video. But before we get started, if you happen to be new to the channel and you want to become my peoples, a member of the Hoodlum gang, a productive member of the Hoodlum society, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button, like the video, leave me a comment down below, share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend, hit that notification bell, and go on over to IG and follow me at Hoodie from the Hood. Real quick, right before we get into the topic, the last video I posted, not the one about the police activities, the one where it's titled The Real San Diego. It's about a 3-minute video. For the most part, I got a lot of good comments, but you know, you got the weird people and the people who think they know it all, who come in the comments and they got something to say. So it was one particular individual, and he just commented maybe about 20 minutes ago, and I responded back to him. He said something else. I'm just going to get at you on here if you do watch it. You say you don't watch my content like that, but all I got to do is click on your profile, and I can see that you've commented multiple times over time on my channel, and it's all negative. So you be watching, homie. For him to say out of all the places that I show in San Diego, that I choose to show that, basically like being ignorant or showing poverty, you know, San Diego was a beautiful place, etc., all that. I responded, you must not watch my channel, because I've shown y'all this. The proof is up. I got shorts, everything. I've shown y'all Sunset Cliffs. I've shown y'all Kate Sessions Park. I've shown y'all Oktoberfest on Newport Avenue in Ocean Beach. I've shown y'all downtown in Little Italy when the airplanes is coming in. I've shown y'all I went on the hike. Remember Hoodie on the hike with the right next to the ocean. I've shown y'all so much of the beautiful part of San Diego. So for you to come in and say that that's all I'm showing is false. The proof is in the pudding. I've actually shown y'all more of the beautiful side than the negative side on my channel. So that's just, you know, just for people who haven't seen the other side. So I'm gonna show y'all that. I'm gonna start showing y'all more of that. Because that's, shout out to Ryan Anthony. Ryan Anthony got this saying in his clothing line, barely see the beach. And that's the reality. We do barely see the beach, even though it's so close. So I'm gonna start showing y'all more of what I see every day and where I be at in the communities that I really be in. Then he said he don't watch my channel like that, like I said, which is a lie. You don't watch it like that, but that's why we call that talking out of the side of your neck, when you have an opinion on something but you don't really have knowledge of it. You know what I mean? You just going based off of one thing. And then I called him a nerd, and he said ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, it ain't nothing wrong with that. But if you a nerd, you stay in your lane, you stay in your place, homie. You don't jump outside of your body and start talking about stuff you have zero knowledge of. That's what makes you weird. If you a nerd and you acknowledging that and you staying in that lane, I respect it. But when you start talking like you know something, that's when you become a weirdo. Anyways, y'all see the topic, man. Shout out to Young Yan Hefe. I seen him do a reaction to this yesterday, and he was basically talking about probably the most known Baby Stone gorilla. It's about 5 of them, I believe, but the most known one, I don't even know none of them other dudes' names. That's no disrespect. It just seemed like this dude is always getting the attention more than the others for whatever reason. Not even for the music, just for outside shenanigans. So, Young Yan Hefe had watched this channel where they did their research, did their homework on old boy, and it turns out that he's out on bail for some pretty disgusting charges. He got, I think, a weapons possession charge too as well, but he got pimping on a minor. Not once, but twice. Caught the charge two separate times. Once in June and once in July. I don't remember the exact dates. I think this was of last year. And I'm not saying he did anything. He could be innocent. But here's the thing, homie. This is what makes you look weird. You caught the charge twice. So either you was pimping on that girl, y'all bailed out, you bailed out, whatever the case, and you was still messing with her and she got caught again, or you was pimping on her, maybe she ran off, you fired her, whatever, and then you knocked another minor. That's what it looked like. You should have learned after the first time. So this seems to be your thing. This seems to be what you do. One time, all right, maybe you didn't know. Twice within a month, it's two separate cases. I don't know if it's two separate girls, because they didn't say the girl, because obviously she a minor. They didn't say her name. You got two separate cases. This is the same dude who was getting into a 4 Extra saying, hey, I'ma see you. You shouldn't see him. You shouldn't be nowhere near him with them charges, homie. Straight up. If you get convicted of that, you shouldn't be nowhere where 4 Extras is at. That's just the reality of it. Your homies need to beat the brakes off of you. You need to be on somebody S&Y yard if you get convicted of that, or if you settle for that. If you sign for that and you plead guilty to that, you shouldn't be on nobody's general population yard. And if you are, that's a problem. That's an even bigger problem. Not only with your side and your car, but the blacks, period, if they let you slide with that charge. He was going at I think he was going, yeah, 4 Extras. He was saying he'd been on No Jumper 10 times a week and he need the money and all this. And well, we see why you don't need the money, because you pimping on little girls, homie, allegedly. That type of shit, no love, no respect for anybody who out here doing that, homie. All these women out here, and you choose a little girl. I know a lot of people be like, oh, I'm looking for a turnout, not a burnout, man. Yeah, turn out a grown woman. Don't be preying on these little girls because they got low self-esteem and insecure, and they mind ain't developed enough, and they, you know, they're easier to manipulate, homie. That's bullshit right there, homie. I hope he don't. I would hope he beat that case, homie. But if he don't, and y'all still messing with this dude, that says a lot about y'all and us as a whole. If he's able to skate through and be on somebody's main line with them charges, homie. That's just the reality of the situation, homie. That ain't cool. That ain't never been cool. That ain't never gonna be cool. So, yeah, man, that's my video for today. I don't know if y'all was up on that, but he got two separate charges that he's currently out on bail for, as well as the little Hammer case. But, you know, that's regular. That other stuff, that ain't regular, homie. So, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I'm out.